Last time out on Anaheim Overdriven Stadium Series 1, Cody Ceesay was able to make his way up the bracket and up the standings to take home the overall event championship. But he's not alone up there because there's a storm rolling in out of Tyler Duke and Blue Thunder who won freestyle last night. But he's not the only one who poses a threat here to Cody Ceesay. That being followed up is Tom Mintz and Max D looking to make his way up the bracket in podium's place. Can he do it? We'll find out next. Hello everybody and welcome back to Anaheim Overdriven Stadium Series 1. We're here in Anaheim, California for stop 2 here on the series. There you see our driver lineup. We're going to look at the bracket right now though. Coming out of round 1, it's going to be Bad Company Luke Stabilizer, Monster Energy and Black Pearl, Upboard Max D, and Overboard takes on Terminal Velocity. Round 1 buys by the Gravedigger, Blue Thunder, Monstera, and Wild Side. Let's kick off round 1 racing here with Bad Company and John Gordon taking on Cynthia Gauthier and Lucas Stabilizer. See off the line here, Bad Company entering that turn. Nicely done swinging it out. He's got a slight lead here on Cynthia Gauthier here. Entering the final turn, Cynthia Gauthier is going to go over, and that opens the door for John Gordon and Bad Company to take the win here in round 1 action. Now Cody Ceesay takes on Black Pearl and Kovenar. Kovenar has a racing win here on this channel already, looking to put another one up. But he has to catch up here on Cody. He's in trouble, and Cody Ceesay has to cross the line. Cody's in trouble as well. Cody's going over, and that's gonna give the win here to Kovenar and the Black Pearl. A 1 tire for Cody Ceesay. It's gonna cost him. Next up, Thomas and Max D takes on John Zimmer and the Uproar. Off the line, slight lead to Max D here over the first jump. Got a truck length lead here. Thomas is going to try and coast this home. A great final turn is going to give Thomas an easy win here into round 2 racing. Next race here, in the final race of round 1, is Jamie Garner and Overboard. Upsetting night yesterday. He takes on John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Great turn there for Terminal Velocity. Overboard's checking up there, and Terminal Velocity has an open window here to take out Overboard. And Overboard spins out one more time in the final turn. It's going to cost him here. It's going to cost him a little bit more points. He's going to make up there, but tough luck there for Overboard. Now we're going to look at our next second round bracket. It's going to be Gravedigger takes on Bad Company, Blue Thunder and Black Pearl. Thomas and Max D takes on Monstera and Bryce Kenny. And Wild Side takes on his former teammate John Zimmer Jr. and Terminal Velocity to end out round 1. Let's see what we have here. Charlie Parker and Gravedigger takes on John Gordon and Bad Company. Charlie Parker won racing last time out, so he has some ground to make up though on John Gordon. John Gordon's got a lead. Charlie Parker pitching it into that turn early. He has a lead now, but he's not gonna. Ooh, I'm not sure who picked up that win here. They're gonna call it John Gordon and Bad Company taking out Charlie Parker and Gravedigger. And now we see Tyler Duke and Blue Thunder taking on. Tyler Duke's in trouble. Wow, I didn't get to finish my sentence, but he takes on the Black Pearl. He's right there with him, but he's gonna make a big mistake there in that first jump. And it's gonna give Black Pearl the win here. And there you see it. Black Pearl and Pokemon, who thought he was cursed after that first racing win, is going back to the semifinals. Let's see who's next. Thomas and Max D takes on your finalists from yesterday. It's Bryce Kenny and a Monster Nuts. Off the line, pretty good, solid turn here. Good first jump here for Bryce Kenny. We're on the final turn. It's all Tom Mintz and Max D. Bryce Kenny swings out a little too wide here in the final turn. It's going over as well though. Ooh, that was a pretty hard wreck into the barriers. Hopefully that truck's okay. Hopefully Bryce Kenny is okay as well. Here comes Zach Garner and Wildside. He takes on terminal velocity, and John's energy. Sorry about that. Great turn from Zach Gardner. Great first turn, but terminal velocity's right there with him. Into the final turn, it's dead even to the final turn. I'm not sure he picked that win up. We're looking for him to call it. Look at the replay right here. Zach Gardner's picking up the win here in the wild side. Photo finish right there as you see it. And now we have our semi-final race. Bad Company takes on Black Pearl and Copenhagen. And then you see Thomas and Max D back in the finals. He takes on Wild Side. Now Thomas has a racing win here, and so does Black Pearl. So it'll be interesting to see who moves on. But it's Black Pearl and Bad Company. Bad Company looking to make up the points here. So is Black Pearl. On the first turn, Black Pearl's got a big lead here on the Bad Company. John Gordon's got room to make up. John Gordon's making up the ground here. On the final turn, it's all Bad Company. Or Bad Company, Black Pearl, sorry. Black Pearl and Copenhagen picking up the win here. Moving back to the finals. Here's Thomas and Max D taking on Zach Gardner on the wild side. Zach Gardner pulled him off the line, but Thomas is picking that ground up really fast. Great turn there from Max D. Zach Gardner's having some problems. He might be underpowered. And Thomas and Max D is going to pick up the win heading back to the finals. Zach Gardner had to have some issues there in that final race. And now we're going to go right to the finals. Thomas and Max D takes on Copenhagen and the Black Pearl. These two already have a racing win on the channel. Both of them have, I think the skills line. Tom has one as well. And a great first start for both trucks. Good turn. Max D's got a slight lead. Around the final turn, Copenhagen trying to make up the ground. Great final turn, and Copenhagen is going to pick up the racing win here in Anaheim Stop 2. Copenhagen back in the winner's circle. First trying to have 2 wins here on the channel, and he has to be happy about that. Great final race here for Copenhagen and the Black Pearl. He's going to celebrate sub-trophy style. And then on top of the pod here, first place here in racing, Copenhagen is going to be dialed in tonight. Looking at our overall points here, Copenhagen and Black Pearl leads with 12. Thomas and Max D with 11. Wild Side with 10. Back Company 9 and 8 points here. Goes to the terminal velocity. Back up to the final top 5. Look at the bottom there though. Xavier has some ground to make up along with Monster Energy. Both at the bottom of the points. But we're going to look at our skills top 5 here. And look at this, Copenhagen in 5th place. This is great stopping to moonwalk here up the pod and walking him back down. Second move on the step up. Goes for a stop, gets it beautifully balanced. Walking it forward nicely is Copenhagen here. Beautiful technique here. Our Copenhagen 8.307 score for Black Pearl. And his teammate Wildside and Zach Gardner pulls out of stopping off the pod, gets it in no man's land, walks it back, and tries to combo it onto the rear wheels. Can't quite get the traction. Did a great bicycle, got it up, try to get the moonwalk, can't get it, and got it into an incredible save here. An 8.877 is the score for a Wildside. And then Bryce Kenny and Monster Mug walking up a tombstone. Can't quite get it balanced, but incredible move there. And then walking it into a stopping is Bryce Kenny and Monster Mutts. Walking it back down, got it into the Paxton Popper and walked it off the ramp. Beautifully done there. 9.007. Your past skills winner, Cody Associate and Monster Energy, making up the points here for a bicycle to moonwalk. Beautiful run there for the first hit. And he tries a maximum moonwalk of his own and walks it forward, keeping it balanced, finding the balance point, walking it down. 9.34042. But it was Thomas and Max D walking a maximum moonwalk away from the pod. Great first hit. And then he gets a stoppie off the pod here. Look at the balance. Just sits it right there. Walks it back. Tries to combo it into a wheelie. Walks it backwards on the wheelie. And then puts it into an incredible save here to score the skills winner for 9.468. Thomas and Max D, your skills challenge winner. Thomas and Max D now up there in first place with 23 points. Copenhagen Black Pearl with 20. Wildside with 19. Monster Mud with 7. And Bad Company with 15 points. Now, the top 4 really have the chance at the overall event championship. Anything below 4th place here is out of contention. They're going to be freestyling for you fans here. Everybody else above 4th and above is going for that overall points championship. And now our first look at a live action competition. Jamie Garner in Overboard coming out first here. Last time out in freestyle, he did not get a score. He did not fill 30 seconds. He's coming out first here. He's going to start off big, it looks like. Great air start off the run. Picking it up into a wheelie here. Jamie Garner walking across the pod. Jamie Garner, as long as he wants to fill time today, he wants to get a score. Last time out, did not get a score for his freestyle. Ooh, hard hit there. He wants to score big here and make up some points. Let's see, we got whipping it around here. Look at the car stack. Nice air over car stack there. Whipping it around, Jamie Garner. Some nice air. Comboing back up over the pod. Going back down. He has filled 30 seconds. He will now get scored for his freestyle. Nice air. Over the backside to step up. Looking it around here, look at the jammer. Great air off that jammer. Got a minute left in the freestyle. What can Jamie Garner do to put on a top-notch score here in freestyle? He's going over. Oh no, Jamie Garner saved this. He might be able to. No, he's not. Not going to be able to save the truck here for a minute left in the freestyle. That's going to cost him some serious points here. But look at the highlights. He has some great air here. This one was just full of good air, good momentum. This right here is what cost him though. Clip that pod there and it sent him over. A 6.794 is the score for Jamie Garner and Overboard. And now John Gordon coming out next year in Bad Company. He's placed pretty good here tonight. Got to the semifinals in racing. Didn't do so good in skills. Looking to improve on the freestyle tonight. John Gordon, along with great air, along with Overboard and Jamie Garner, did not fill much time there. Barely got a score. So John Gordon looking to put on a freestyle to take the lead. Flipping it around here. All he has to do really is fill the clock. So John Gordon can do that. He's gonna pick up the lead here. Turn around. Look at the car stack sideways. He's gonna sit it up on the rear end, and that truck is just sitting there. Trying to walk it up, can't quite do it. He tries to set that thing back down. John Gordon in Bad Company put out a small wow moment there. I didn't expect him to do that. Coming back over at the pod, great sky wheelie. Comboing it back up sideways over that jump. Getting into trouble, bringing it back down. He needs to pick up the flow here. The flow is kind of hurt. He needs to go big, and he's going to do it right now. Great air. Combo. Stoppy combo coming right back into a stoppy. Gonna set it back down here. John Gordon and Bad Company. Great air here over the berm. Oh, he's in trouble here. John Gordon going over. John Gordon with a save. Wow moment right there. John Gordon putting that truck back over, but he is shut down here. The clock is stopped. And there he goes. Back on his first move. Clock restarted. Great save again. 30 seconds left in the run, and you have to do a backflip. And John Gordon pull one out. Great air. He's picking the flow back up from where he left off at. Nice sky wheelie right there. John Gordon and Bad Company. Great air. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, he's on the sidewalls. He's into the wall. Can he set it back down here? Yes, he can, but they're going to call the run right there. You cannot smack that wall too hard. John Gordon and Bad Company, though, good run nonetheless. Did not get the backflip in, but overall still had an amazing run. Crazy save right here. I thought he was done, but pulled it back down to score to be a 6.791 score for Bad Company. A 9.190 blasting into the lead here with John Gordon and Bad Company. And here comes Bryce Kenny in the Monster Mud here. Great air to start off the run. Whipping it around here. Let's see what Bryce Kenny has here in freestyle. Great air here out of Bryce Kenny. Throwing up the momentum. Make sure he doesn't go over too early. Flipping it back around here. Going over the berm here. He's clipping it back in. He's going over. Front flip save here from Bryce Kenny and the Monster Mutts. Great save here. Great recovery. Whipping it around. Great air out of Bryce Kenny here. Good recovery there. Whipping it back around here. Back over the berm. Not going towards the pod, but going towards the jammer. Comboing it up. Whipping it around here. Last time he got some bigger off this jump. I know what he's going for. Some great air. Bryce Kenny. He wants that air, that extreme air award. He might have some steering problems, so this front end is all loose. Oh, he's going over. Bryce Kenny not saving this one. He's not going to save this one. He has no front steering. He looks like he has some steering problems cutting around that turn, and it must have threw him off sideways here. Bryce Kenny and the Monster Mutt. Great save here. It was a solid run to start off. Didn't feel much time. Score is a 5.630. Setting him in last place currently. Here comes Cynthia Gauthier and Lucas Stabilizer. Look, first jump here, a little cockeyed over the racing lane. Looking around though, look at the berm, nice air. Cynthia Gauthier looking to pick up a freestyle win here on this series, looking to make up some points for sure. She's placed pretty low in the last event. She wants to place higher. Nice combination, step on, step off. Whipping it around here. Looking at the jammer stack. Great air off that jammer. They're really skying off that jammer. Whipping this thing around. Let's see what he has. Let's see what she has here. Great air. She's going over as well. Can she save it? Yes, she is. Maybe some damage to a foiling bar in the left and the right front. Her upper foiling bar might be damaged from that. Great sky wheelie off the step up. Whipping it around. Cynthia Gauthier looking for a next hit. Great sky wheelie off the side. Cross there. We have not seen that yet. Great wheelie. Walking it all the way across the track. Pocketing that thing. Whipping around her over the berm. Great air again. Keeping it under control. Crazy whip in the air for Cynthia Gauthier. Let's see what she has here. Looking for a backflip. First one tonight, she lands it. Cynthia Gauthier looking to pick up the lead here in freestyle. Let's see what she has here. She's got to pull this back, but she wants it. She might not be able to. No, she's not going to. They're going to shut her off here. Too close to the wall. Cynthia Gauthier and Lucas Stabilizer. It was a great run here. Incredible recovery. I thought she was done there. Score to be a 9.190. Score for Lucas Stabilizer is going to be a 7.255. Not the lead, but second place. Here comes your racing winner here. Kovenard in the Black Pearl. Great air. Kovenard wants a... Now he has 2 racing wins. You can imagine he wants 2 freestyle wins as well. The only driver here who have a win in all 3 competitions were the first event of the year. And in preseason, he got a triple down, a great save. And Kovenard coming off a high here in racing. You know he's going to turn it up here in freestyle. Look at this cross thread. He loves to do these kind of hits. And he almost cleared that pod. A little bit more, he would have got it. Whipping this thing back around here. Yet he has qualified for a score. Kovenard here going off the pod sideways. Clipping a jammer. He's going over. Front flip. Pull it back. He's got it. Got the save. The truck is not shut off. Well, he has problems though. That was a good wild one, but it's going to cost him for sure a freestyle win. Because Kovenard has the back rear planetary locked up here. It's going to limit him from doing what he wanted to do in his freestyle. It's really going to cost him. He's not going to have enough momentum to get up this ramp at all. Kovenard getting hung up there. Yeah, that planetary is going to really cost him here. Kovenard is going to really be frustrated with this truck. After this event's over, can he save this? Not going to. No, he only has 1 tire on that side. He's not going to be able to save it. Kovenard and the Black Pearl's done. It was a great start. He had the good air. It was this air assault so far, and it was just so sad to see him go out. Look at the save. It was a beautiful save. It's a 4.703. That's last place here for Covenard in the Black Pearl. And now Tom Mintz, your overall points leader, kicking off with some big air. Skills win. He wants a freestyle win here. He does not have one yet. He won skills. Lost in racing final. He wants a win here. Another one. He wants to double down. Tom Mintz, good air here so far on the run. Flipping it back around. Let's see what he has here. Good air here. Hard hit on the left front. Flipping it back around here. Thomas and Max D having a hard time turning that truck. Good sky wheelie. Might have problems there. Left front tire is done. That left front is flat. It's flat or it's broken. I think it might be both. Thomas and Max D keeping a run going though. That's not gonna stop Tom. One thing about Thomas, he will go till this truck can't go anymore. Great air overall still. He's keeping up the momentum. He knows he has to. With only 3-wheel drive, he has to keep up that air. Good air. Oh, that just took my breath away. And he's going to save it. Tom Mintz and Max D putting on a run here for the lead here. I thought he was going to go for the 8-pack right there. Not going to do it. Crazy trip up saving the truck. Flipping that thing back around here. Crazy hit, sideways landing. And Thomas and Max D look at the backflip. This ended his run last time out. Can he land this to take the lead? John Gordon not do a backflip. Max D's got a backflip. He's on the front end. Brings it back down. He just barely kissed the nose here on the truck. And Thomas and Max D is not done whipping this thing around here. Let's see what Tom has. Great air. Another crazy hit here on the front end. Thomas and Max D. 20 seconds left in the run. Gonna nose pit that thing, going end over end on the rear end. Got a save on the pod. He's going back over onto the side. He's trying to power out. He's trying to power out of it. Going over the jammer stack. The truck is shut off. Tom Mintz and Max D pull out a save here. He's not gonna finish the run here, but it won't matter. He basically filled the clock with 5 seconds left here. Look at the highlights. Some great air to start the runoff. This is where the front tire broke here. He still kept the momentum. Great air. Amazing saves here. Amazing catch there on the front end. Good backflip. This right here, the final moment of the freestyle. Flipped it over. Got it on the sidewall. Saved it on one wheel on that side. And got it back on this side. Back on that side again. One wheel again. Riding it over to the jammer. And it says 9.746, your new leader, Tom Mintz and Max D. Here comes John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. Let's see what he has here in freestyle. He put on a pretty solid run last time out. Wants to do better. Good slap, good wheelie off the pod. Coming around here, starting off a little bit slow. Needs to really pick it up here in freestyle. He has time though. He has a 2-minute freestyle clock, so he could do a lot of things with 2 minutes. But he knows he has to fill clock to beat Tom Mintz as well. Great air. Gonna combo it up over the jammer. Sideways hit. Bringing it back down. He's gotta back up that won't cost some points, but it will ruin the momentum. Nice sky wheelie there. On top, he landed on top of the container. A little bit of bizarre landing there. Back over the pod. Great sky wheelie. Oh, he's going end over end. Can he save this? No, he's not going to be able to save that one. Is that Garner? John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity not able to save it here in freestyle. That's going to definitely cost him the chance of the lead. It's going to be 9.746. Max D. Tom Mintz 5.994. That's going to put him at the almost the very bottom of freestyle here. Here comes Zach Garner and Wildside kicking his freestyle off here with some great air. Zach Garner definitely someone who could challenge Tom Mintz here for a freestyle. He drives just like Tom on the ragged edge, big air constantly, and he's also very technical. So if Zach Garner can add this to his run, he can take the lead here from Tom Mintz. As I say technical, he puts into a stoppie. Whipping the truck back around here. Some great air over the berm here. He's going to end over. He's in trouble. And he's got to save here. Zach Garner and Wildside pulling it right back down here. Only 30 seconds into the run, too. He has a wow moment. Zach Garner is challenging Tom Mintz here already. Some great air over the container. Slap wheelie combo. Textbook slap wheelie out of Zach Garner here. And he's already going for a backflip a minute into the freestyle. He's going to land it. Zach Garner and wild side. What else can he do? Some great air here. Stopping before he gets to the wall. Zach Garner whipping this truck around here. What else could Zach have? Some great air. Picking up a lot of speed here. Pick up that jump. Just gliding across the stadium. Zach Garner on wild side. Cross thread over the jammer. He's going over, and that's going to end the run. And that move alone is going to cost him. He had to run for the lead with this amazing save. And that last move, we'll see it on the replay. I'm pretty sure. Score to be 9.746 here with Zach Garner score and wild side. This move right here, a 9.080, going to cost him a chance at the lead here. Just a bad way to come off that jump. He tried something different, couldn't quite pull it out. John Zimmer and Uproar up next here. Great slap wheelie, textbook slap wheelie. A veteran here, John Zimmer in the Uproar. Flipping this thing around here, John Zimmer. Let's see what he has. Some good air. Keeping the truck under control here. Let's see what John Zimmer has. He has a freestyle win and a racing win on the channel already. He has 2 wins here. He wants to. Those were in arenas though. He wants a stadium win. This is our first stadium tour on the channel, so John Zimmer saw his son go out early. He knows he needs to fill time here to take out Tom Mintz. And with filming a former Team Gravedigger driver, he could definitely do that. Great air off the jammer, a little sideways. About to be a minute into the freestyle already here. Whipping it around here. Now you waste a lot of time coming over here to the step up. Oh, he's not even gonna hit it. The truck just spun out. He has a bicycle though. The truck kind of spun out as he slowed down for that ramp. And it kind of cost him a chance to get some big air, it looks like. But he's whipping around here back at the pod. Some great air out of John Zimmer. But being around here, this truck is designed beautifully. Beautiful design and a beautifully working chassis. He has 40 seconds left in the run. What can John Zimmer do to put himself ahead? Maybe a slap wheelie again. Can't quite get it. Whipping it around here. Stop beyond the front end. John Zimmer off the berm. Coming back over the pod. Got a wheelie here. He has to put a back foot into this run if he wants a chance at the lead. Well, he's going to go for the 8-pack, it looks like. First time tonight. Oh, almost a corkscrew off of the 8-pack. Putting it back down. He's got 10 seconds left. The stop he saved on the front end. John Zimmer, a couple wild moments, but he's going to go back at the 8-pack again. And he's going to count here. Great air, big rotation. Great landing. John Zimmer, this is not going to count for the score right there. The backflip did. And John Zimmer ending the run off with great Cyclone Donuts. Now I will say this is going to cost him. He pulled it out at the end of the run and did not have many wild moments. So that's definitely going to cost him. Tom has really outsoared him here on the freestyle. So we'll see what the judges say. As you look at the highlights here, great wheelies, great air. There's not enough of it to possibly take the lead here. So 9.746 here. That's a score for Thomas and Max D. And it's a 9.371. So that's going to put him up there, I believe, in the top 5 here. And here comes Charlie Parkin and the Gravedigger looking to make up some points here in freestyle here, kicking the run off. He's looking to make up the points in freestyle. I believe he came in 3rd here. So we have 2 more trucks after this. And Charlie Parkin's looking to make up the ground. Great wheelie over the pod. Walking it back down here. He wants to take out Thomas and Max D. Charlie Parkin's only win came in racing last time out. He wants to make his way back. He wants to close the gap here on Cody Saucier, because that gap has extended since racing started. Cody got 2nd place in the skills, so that means that gap is gonna really drastically change here. Groove save here out of Charlie Parkin. Great save out of Charlie Pocket here and Grave Digger. That's going to turn him up for sure. Coming back over. Great air out of Charlie Pocket. Comboing it back up. Moving this thing back around here. Charlie Pocket, look at the step up. About to enter a minute left in a freestyle. Good air. Good step up there. Great verticality. Whipping it around here. Over the berm. Charlie Pocket's going to catch an edge here. He's going over. Can Charlie Pocket save this? I don't think so. He might be able to. No, he's not. He's going to cut the run short by a lot. And Charlie Pocket not having a good night here. Not Charlie Pocket's night here in Anaheim Show 2. It was a good run to start off. Good technicality. Good air. An amazing save. Score to be 9.746. I don't think it's going to come close to the score. A 6.511, putting him at the almost the bottom of the pack here in freestyle. And here comes Cody Saucier and Monster Energy, your points leader here. He got second place in freestyle last time. What can you do here tonight in freestyle? Good side wheelie, great slap wheelie start to run off. Now Cody Saucier, a very technical driver here. He's very technical. He has good technicality in his freestyles. He could throw in the wild moments. And he could, of course, throw in some big air. So Cody Saucier is going to try to take a win here in freestyle. Nice sky wheelie. Nice air, nice wheelie off the pod. Keeping it down. He wants to fill the first 30 seconds, which he has now. His crew chief, I do believe, is telling him that he did. So Cody's going to pick it up here. Now Cody Saucier came so close to winning freestyle last time out. I will hope that he can do it today again and keep things down on all fours. Putting it into a stoppy here. Gonna set it back down. Maybe a combo. Not exactly. Not enough momentum. Put it on the rear end. Going to cross thread it here onto a bicycle. Looking back at the step. But let's see what Cody Saucier has here. Great air. I think Bryce Kinney and Thomas are matched. Bryce Kinney, a sky wheelie air, he has the biggest. But Thomas, in terms of the air in general, has the biggest air on the night here so far. Great air here. Cody Saucier is going to go in trouble. Pulling it back down. Cody Saucier and Monster Energy. Great recovery out of Cody Saucier here in freestyle. And that's going to definitely give him a chance at the lead here. If he fills time, another good save. And he gives us some more wild moments and some good air. Coming back around here. Maybe look at the backflip. Yes, he is. Cody Saucier and Monster Energy. Backflip. Got it. Tried to get into a moonwalk off a bicycle in reverse. Couldn't do it. But he's going to continue over the step up sideways. Sloppy save here from Cody Saucier and Monster Energy. 7 seconds left in the run. Some great air. And he's going to smack the wall here. And that's going to end the run here. But he filled the clock. He filled every second. And Cody Saucier is going to put himself up there in contention. Beautiful textbook slap wheelie. Some great air. This wild one right here. He saved the truck. A bad bounce threw him off the pod. A beautiful backflip. And the score, a 9.609. And he was right there. So close to taking a lead here. And freestyle. He sits in second place now. Here comes our freestyle winner. Your last truck out. Tall Duke and Blue Thunder. Now the body's kind of messed up here. He got in some trouble in the skills competition. Turn it over. So Tyler Duke's gonna throw it down. He wants another freestyle win here. Great air. Continuing to run off. Now Tyler Duke, last time he kicked it off with a crazy save. And I believe that Tyler Duke is capable of doing that again here. Got it almost cattywampus here. He's going over again. Tyler Duke's pulling out the save. Great save here from Tyler Duke. Whipping it back around. Tyler Duke and Blue Thunder. Great air. Hard hit on the right rear tires. Putting it into a mini donut there. Making use of that spin out. Spinning out once again. Tyler Duke might be having some problem here. Might have a broken axle. Whipping it around. Looking at the backflip. Slow rotation, under-rotated, but he pulled it back down. Tyler Duke and Blue Thunder. A minute left in the freestyle. What can he do to take out Tom Mintz and Max D? Some great air from Tyler Duke. Almost cleared the pod altogether. Keeping out all fours as well. Going back over, he clipped the container. Tyler Duke putting himself up there, but what can he do to finish the run off? He's going big. Oh, a hard landing there for Tyler Duke here on the front end, but it doesn't matter. The truck is still running. Tyler Duke's going over, and it's going to cost him a chance at the lead here. Tyler Duke and Blue Thunder in the runoff, 16 seconds left in the run. It's definitely going to cost him a chance at the lead. Great save here for Tyler Duke. Great air altogether. A save off the backflip. Just turn it over a little bit too early here. Score to be at 9.746. Can Tyler Duke do it? A 9.499. Tyler Duke's not going to do it here in freestyle, which means Thomas and Max D is pulling out the freestyle win here in Anaheim Show 2. Now looking at freestyle top 5, Bad Company with 9.190 in 5th place. Upward for 8.371 in 4th. Blue Thunder with a 9.499 in 3rd. And Monster Energy with a 9.607 in 2nd. But it was all Tom Mintz and Max D picking up the freestyle win here, doubling down in Anaheim. Now look at the points. It's pretty obvious mathematically. Tom Mintz taking on the overall event championship with 35 points. Wildside with 26 behind him. And look at Cody Associate making the comeback here. We said he was out of contention. He proved us wrong, putting him back in contention here with 24 points, opening the gap with him and Gravedigger with 14 at the bottom of the pack. Bad Company with 23 and Blue Thunder here with 23. Now, as we look here, we're going to get into the series points standings. This is going to have a big impact here on Gravedigger and Monster Energy's competitiveness here in the overall points here. Let's look at it right now. Leading the points, Monster Energy 58, Max D with 55, Zach Garner with 50 with 46, and Charlie Pocket a 14-point difference here, 44 points separating him and Cody Saucier. And so really the only ones who are able to really compete with him is Thomas and Max D. He's only 3 points out into the next event here. Now we look at the bottom, you see Cynthia Gauthier and Stabilizer with 17, Overboard with 26 or 28, Upward with 31, tied with Bad Company and John Gordon. And you see Tyler Duke up there still with 33, with 43, Black Pearl with 40, Monster Mutt right there with 38. That's gonna cap it off here. We glad you guys joined us here on Show 2. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you guys know when we upload. And we'll see you guys next time.